Alright, so in this video today, I'm going to be speaking about Markelle Fultz and specifically how, in my opinion, he makes everything click for the Orlando Magic. But before I get into my reasons how and why, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So Markelle's been back for what, 11 games now, and over that 11 game stretch, the Orlando Magic have gone 6-5. Now, they just came off a 6-game winning streak, which saw a tough loss to Atlanta, in which they had a fantastic comeback in the final 2 minutes. We're down by 10. I think at one point it was 113 to 124. They brought it back to like 125 to 124. I think Markelle Fultz would hit the go-ahead layup, but a terrible foul call from the ref led them to lose the game. But I digress. The point is that when Markelle was on the floor, the Orlando Magic looks significantly better, and I feel like it's because his IQ and just ability to orchestrate the game just benefits everyone in every single way. Now, the things I've seen over the 6-game stretch, particularly in which they've won, or I should say 7, because the 6 wins prior and then the 1 loss against Atlanta, is how much better the offense looks. Now, look, I do understand that Paolo Banchero is him and that you've got other guys like Franz, but I feel like Markelle is the most important piece to make everyone click, because I genuinely feel like without Markelle in these games, you genuinely don't stand a chance in winning half of these. Because may I remind you, they won 2 against the Boston Celtics, contenders, against the Clippers, contenders, Raptors, contenders, the Hawks, I believe twice, who are meant to be contenders. When I say twice, I mean they beat the Hawks once and lost last night. But the point is, they're genuinely staying in games and beating teams. Like, these aren't any Mickey Mouse teams. These are really good NBA teams with championship aspirations, and the Orlando Magic are continuously going head to head with them. And I feel like Markelle Fultz is a massive piece to play in that. Now, for a lot of guys that just watch box scores and go, oh, Fultz is averaging only 11-5. Well, if you look at it in depth, his impact goes way beyond the box score, and his stats are only getting better with more reps and more games, if you haven't noticed that already. So I genuinely feel like if you want to see the Orlando Magic play and you want to see the impact Fultz has on the game, just take time out of your game. I mean, just take time out of your day in a specific game and watch what Markelle Fultz does and how he controls the offense, because I believe he just has such high point guard level IQ, and I love the way he's playing with more confidence now. He's attacking the basket fearlessly. He's such a good slasher around the rim. It's unbelievable, and that little close mid-range shot looks beautiful. That 3 is also coming along. Obviously, he's taking them at a low volume, but I like the overall confidence Fultz is playing with, and he's showing why he was once a #1 overall pick. Now, do I feel like the Orlando Magic can continue this type of play? Absolutely. I don't see why not, because I've always said this: the Orlando Magic are the deepest, worst team in the NBA. What I mean by that is they're incredibly deep, but they continue to lose games because they're getting so unlucky with the injury bug. But I can't really call it a negative, because they're getting the opportunity to stack more young assets and young talent, which is just going to make the team more of a formidable powerhouse in the future. So yeah, I'm kind of segueing off and the video is going to end soon, but I would just like to say this right now: keep your eye out for Markelle Fultz, because the impact he has on the court is honestly fantastic. Now, I'm not the guy that likes to bash other guards, because I feel like Cole Anthony has nice impact off the bench. He's a very good scoring spark plug. When Jalen Suggs comes back, I would like to see how they stagger their minutes with all of them. But I just feel like for everyone who was saying Markelle was not the best guard on his team, I feel like he's making it more and more obvious why he is, because the things he does on the court impact winning in every single in every single way possible. And don't even make me forget about his defensive impact. He's not been a defensive negative out. He's been actually a pretty good defender too. So that's all I got for this video right now. I hope Markelle Fultz can continue this level of play, because I'm someone who's always been high on him. Because if you didn't know, I'm a Sixers fan, and the reason why I follow the Magic a lot is because I've always rooted for Markelle Fultz. He's one of my favorite players in the league, and I genuinely feel like he still has all-star level talent. Now, thank you guys for watching this video so much. I appreciate all the support. Do me a massive favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section down below whether you agree with me, disagree, and what you want to see next. And that's me gone. Peace.